To become a fluent speaker of English, you don't have to rush. You don't have to copy anyone. You don't have to speak so fast that you are not making any sense. You have to speak in your natural way. You have to speak in the way you would speak otherwise. You don't have to give a fake impression. You don't have to speak so fast that nobody can understand what this person is trying to speak. So speak naturally. Speak slow. Speak with pauses. Trust me, I'm a language teacher and I'm giving you my verdict. And you can ask anyone. It is okay to take pauses. It is okay to take a break and think about the structure in your mind, what you have to say. It is really fine. So it is okay to take pauses. So do take pauses and structure yourself in a meaningful, positive way. Do not rush. This is my advice number one. If you want to become a fluent speaker of English, there are 5 basic rules you can follow, and I'm going to talk about that today. This is Aisha Khan and welcome to my channel Aisha Talks. So after discussing advice number 1, my advice number 2 would be always have a mentor. We have been following a personality, a good speaker since our childhood, from our school days. So it is really good if you have a mentor. If you idealize someone, so go and watch that person, observe that person, and try to positively take influence. How he speaks or how she speaks, how he structures his sentences, and what is his style of speaking, how much time he would give to every word and every sentence. So you can do that very easily. And if you have a mentor, so you always have a person, you always have a personality to look up to, so that you can learn from him or her. So similarly, you can improve your communication skills very well, because you know someone to follow. You have someone who is setting guidelines and principles for you to follow. So always have a mentor. Always, it is a good suggestion. My tip number 3 would be to learn new words. Learn new words. Please learn new words, because now we are again in another lockdown. Lockdown has been imposed and schools and colleges are all closed. So what are you going to do? What are your plans? I would sincerely ask you this question. So you are at home. You have of course there are some tasks, some domestic responsibilities. I'm sure we all have. But what else are you going to do? This is the right time, this is the right opportunity for you to improve your communication skills, to learn English, to improve your English fluency. And for that, you can learn one word daily. Learn one word daily and then use it. Use it in your speech, use its posits, synonyms, antonyms, and make structures out of it. Use it in your speech. Maybe you can start writing also, so use it in your writings also. So learn one word daily. At least learn one word weekly, but that would be too less. So learn one word daily and then start speaking every day. Try to use it in your speech and everyday communication, and you will see the magic. You will see how you are going to excel in communication, and you will be a fluent speaker in no time. So now my advice would be to learn new words. At least 3 words in a week would be a good cycle, good frequency, if you're learning 3 words in a week. So think about it. And there are many things that you can do, but never stop practicing. You have to practice your speech daily, and find a speaking partner. Your speaking partner can be your mother, your speaking partner can be your brother, your sister, maybe your friends in neighborhood, maybe someone on phone, your close friends, your classmates, anyone with whom you share a certain comfort level. So find your speaking partner. If you have a speaking partner, so and just make a sign a pact with him that you are also going to speak a language with me, and I'm going to practice my language with you. So you are going to help me improve from my mistakes, and I am going to help you learn from your mistakes. So this way both of you would ignore each other's mistake. Ignore in the sense, you can present constructive criticism, but you're not going to make fun of each other. That's what I mean. So and then both of you can give reflections to each other, and this way you can improve. So practice daily. My tip number 4 would be to practice daily. You have to practice. Without practice, you cannot learn fluency. So you have to practice, and just start giving opinions and suggestions and your verdict, your thoughts on any random issue. For example, what is your opinion on another lockdown has been imposed on universities and everywhere? So what do you think about it? What are the positives? What are the negatives? And how far it can go? And how will it influence or affect the life? So you can generate many topics. So just choose any random topic and start speaking about it. So you have to practice daily. If you want to become a fluent speaker of language, you have to practice daily. This is a must thing. So just do not ignore this. So practice. And my advice number 5 would be to learn to read something. Read at least one article, one small column in a day, because when you read, you are exposed to new words and new structures, and it is going to impact your speaking automatically, because when you learn a word, you are reading it, so it's there in your mind and you start using it in your speech also. So this way you can, if you are a reader, you can automatically become a good speaker also. So choose any column, any good book, any small passage from book, from any article, and read it. Read it like 100 200 words. This would be a minimum. I mean, it's up to you how much can you read. The maximum you do it, the more you do it, it would be for your advantage, for your good. But read at least 100 200 words in a day in English, and it is going to help you learn better structures and more words, and you will be a fluent speaker. I'm going to bring many videos for you, because we have to use this time in a meaningful way. We have to make most out of it. So I would be bringing a lot of content for you, hopefully, and then we can practice it together. So leave your suggestions and your opinions in the comment section below, and this is my promise that I am going to reply to each one of you personally. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and share my videos. Thank you very much for watching. This is Aisha Khan signing off. Love you. Bye.